Here in America, we have a justice system. And there's many layers to that justice system. Many layers, right? You got the cops, they're out on the street, you know, beating people down, kicking in their teeth, planting evidence, all that and whatnot. Making the arrests. Then you got your next level, you know, like prosecutors, DAs, what else is there? Jailers, the people at the jail, warden, always corrupt. If you run a prison, you're corrupt. I've ran a few, and I'm corrupt. Case in point. I just proved it. Then you got the judges. And, you know, whatever. You got a lot of lawyers and all that crap. There's a lot of places, a lot of opportunities for evidence to be either introduced or taken away, planted, unplanted. Unplanted? I don't know. Corruption. That's what I'm getting at. So you always think about the cop, right? The cop planting a big bag of cocaine on some black guy. Or the judge who's bought off. You know how this goes, but you don't really think about the nerds in the crime lab. They pretty much, the evidence just kind of flows right past all these people. And, you know, there's some bad people, some bad nerds in that crime lab. This lady's one of them. Here's a story. Check this out. Welcome to the channel, by the way. My name is Sir Matt. I have been knighted. Colorado Crime Lab analyst faces over 100 charges for mishandling and altering reports, says the DA. I better get my pencil for this one. This could be important. Take some notes. You want to get your notepad out as well. You can follow along. Okay. A longtime Colorado Crime Lab analyst was hit with more than 100 criminal counts after she allegedly mishandled and altered reports tied to sexual assault cases over a 15-year span. Conduct first discovered by an intern, according to prosecutors. Colorado Bureau of Investigation forensic laboratory scientist Yvonne Missy Woods. Oh boy. When you have a nickname like Missy, you're going to have problems. She's accused in more than 30 sexual assault cases of deleting specific information in samples and handing over reports to agencies that reflected, quote, no male DNA found when traces might have actually been present. The district attorney for the first judicial district said the reports might have also had possible contamination in which more lab work was required. This Yvonne, I call her Missy. There she is. You know, not bad looking there. That was in 2009, right? She's presenting evidence with a lot of numbers. I don't know what all those numbers mean, but she fudged them. She fudged those numbers, somebody. They've been fudged. An 8, that's supposed to be a 6. A 14, it's supposed to be a 9. The 11 is supposed to be reversed and be an 11. You see? That's how it works. Nobody knows what any of this means. Do you have any... Oh, come on, buddy. Nobody can decipher what all this crap means. The only thing I know, I can't even make it bigger. All I know is it's a lot of numbers. She made them all up. The alleged misconduct affected more than 20 law enforcement departments statewide and is estimated to have cost the CBI more than $11 million. Oh, yeah, but that number could balloon with the alleged malfeasance expected to cause wider problems across Colorado's legal system. The lawsuits from this are going to be tremendous. Tremendous, I say. They're going to be huge. Nobody's caused more lawsuits than me, except this Yvonne Missy lady. The possible criminal behavior by Woods was first discovered by a CBI intern who was working on a project in the lab in September 2023, I do say. The intern was going over quantification data in vestibular swabs tied to historical sexual assault cases when he or she noticed specific data was missing. Prosecutor said, yes, quantification data in vestibular swabs tied to historical sexual assault cases. Basic stuff. Child's play, I say. I do that all the time. An internal probe was then launched. On a side note, I did have some 14-bean chili for dinner. I think I'm about to launch an external probe, if you know what I mean. I just had to throw that little joke in there. Because I thought internal probe was funny. External probe. Whatever. It's probably time you leave now. Let's see, how far in are we? I don't even know. 6 minutes? Half of you are probably gone. Where was I? Oh yeah. An internal probe was then launched, which revealed a number of similar discrepancies within Woods' workbooks. Her workbooks. Including altering or deleting data that is important to the quality control process. The South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation was asked to investigate the matter leading up to the criminal charges. Now, that picture I showed you a moment ago, from 2009, this is her current state. She's not quite as missy. You know what I mean? Woods allegedly hid possible contamination and changed or deleted quantification values and reran batches of DNA samples multiple times without noting. Whatever that means. Obviously, it's not good. At one point, when she was confronted by a colleague about some issues in her work, Woods gave off a befuddled look. Then walked away. Woods, who started with the CBI in '94, is facing criminal charges tied to alleged actions between 2008 and 2023, a 15-year period. Woods stepped down in 2023 instead of facing termination after problems were found in about 1,000 cases, according to an internal probe. Quote, "We want to thank the South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation for their diligence in conducting a complex investigation," District Attorney Alexis King said in a statement. And then they just throw in these articles. They just have to throw in random pictures of the scientists doing things. These articles, they throw in full-page pictures of just unimportant things. In this case, I guess most of these pictures are relevant, but oftentimes they just put weird stock photos in. Based on the available facts and after careful legal analysis, we have filed charges and will now proceed with a criminal prosecution. Woods is facing 102. 102. That's triple digits. Yeah, baby. 102 combined charges, including a count each of cybercrime. Cybercrime. And first-degree perjury, with most of the counts consisting of attempt to influence a public servant and forgery. There's some weird charges. Shouldn't it be like obstruction of justice? Something a little more severe? Or evidence tampering? Isn't that a crime? I feel like there's more to this we're not being told. A lot more. She was released from jail after posting $50,000 bond. Yeah. There's more to this. Here's the thing. The real question is, who ordered her to do this? Huh? Why would she do this on her own? Unless she's just some sort of sicko. There's something else going on here. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised if this corruption leads right to the governor's mansion. It always does. In fact, I'm headed there now. I'm headed there now to straighten things out. Can't be messing with DNA, okay? I'm not going to stand for it. I don't want anybody messing with my DNA. All right? She got hundreds of men off. Wait a minute. It's not what I meant to say. She got... How can I phrase this? She spared hundreds of men from prison. You know, if you commit a crime, you go to jail. Right? That's the whole point of the justice system. And it's failing. I don't know. I think there's a lot more going on here. I really would not be surprised if this ends up going deep and wide. Deep and wide. This is probably going to affect, it's going to get into the judges. It's going to get into the politicians. Oh, yeah. Politicians are involved for sure. Definitely. Money, maybe the cartels. I don't know, man. Colorado, a hotbed of crime. Stay away from there. Place is sick. All right. I was inspired by this story to actually write a little song for Yvonne. Enjoy. Hey, I'll see you in the next one. She's deleting DNA, does it every day. She's deleting DNA, oh, what made her this way? She's deleting DNA, does it every day. She's deleting DNA, oh, what made her this way? She deletes the DNA, makes the crime go away. Now it's in the light of day, time for this evil woman to pay. Ooh, ooh. Time for her to pay. Thank you. Oh, you're still here? Thanks. You should see this next story I got. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Alright, I think that's it.